everyone, Diana Cox here, and we are just wrapping up day 1A of the WPT Legends of Poker. I am joined here with a gentleman who goes by the single name of Ferrari, and he is our club WPT Player of the Day, which is brought to you by 3Bet Clothing. Now, Ferrari, you had a pretty interesting table. You guys were doing some straddling early on. You had a lot of action. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, we started straddling at small blind, big blind 150, 300, and we didn't stop until midway of 250, 500.
And you said a lot of people at your player were really into that. How did you feel about it?
You know, I was with the table. If the table wanted to do it, I was with it. So we went for a long time, and it was definitely stressful.
And did that affect the way, I mean, how did that change when you were playing? What did that do for your game? You ended the night with a lot of chips. You know, how did that work out for you?
It definitely made me tighten up my game a little bit because, you know, we had 3 and 4 bet straddles, so it was 3,200 on 2-4 in the blind. So the raise came out about 15,000. So if you didn't have a good hand or ready to bluff all your chips off, you stayed out of the pot.
And you mentioned to me earlier that at the end of the night you got a pretty big hand where you doubled up. Walk me through that one.
Yeah, it was right after we got done straddling, and the guy actually in straddle position raised like about 6 times the normal bet. So it was really weird to me. And we had 4 players that called because the straddle was so high, they're used to calling so big. So 4 players called, and I was on small blind with queen, so I just flat called. And the flop comes 8-8-5, so I check original better bets, and then another person calls, and then I just go ahead and push all in right there. And then he snapped calls with pocket 10, so I took him out.
All right, and so one thing we've got to ask, we've seen you around for a couple years, we've seen you at the World Series of Poker, we've seen you here. What's with the cup? What's with the nickname? Where did it all come from?
This was a gift from the Bishop Don Magic Wand, and my name has been given about 12 years ago. I drove a Ferrari for a long time, still have that same one I had. And I just drove it for so long, put 90,000 miles on a Ferrari, so who does that, you know? So they always saw me in the Ferrari, and there were so many J's in the camp, so it became Ferrari J, then just all of a sudden it became Ferrari, so.
All right, well, you're definitely a memorable player at the table. We like to see you here, we like to see you with your cup, we like to see you having a good time. And as our player of the day, sponsored by 3Bet Clothing, you get a nice free sweater to take home with you. We hope that you enjoy that, and we will see you back here on day 2. And we wish you the best of luck. Once again, everybody, I'm Diana Cox. This is Ferrari. You're watching WPT.com.
You gotta do it.